I'm Andrew Onstead, and today we're here to blow up a turkey. That's right. SPSTV is a class of advanced students in the video production world for senior students. I am now able to create what I like to do, which is make action sport videos. And with that, being what I like to do, I'm able to make those videos and then publish them on Channel 219.
I get to meet new people, work with new people. Mr. Jones has helped me a lot as a producer. I've had many experiences with that, as I said, and I've also worked with many professionals. I've made connections with people that I normally wouldn't have met through SPSTV.
We are the ones that fall, it's our the sun. We are the ones that fall, Lord, my life is done.
At SPSTV, you never know what Mr. Jones is gonna go tell you. Go shoot this, go interview this person at this school. You never know what's gonna come about, so that's exciting.
I would recommend joining SPSTV because it's good opportunity. There's a lot of good opportunities with it, and you learn new things. You think you know a lot of stuff until you come here and then you learn new things.
Look, Dad, I made a film.
I'm Rick Schaefer, Director of Communications for the Springdale School District, and Trent Jones is the Director of Multimedia and deals with students. And Trent, we've kind of enjoyed partnership here this year. It's been a unique first semester for us. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing with your students.
Well, the first, thank you for letting us join on here and talk to you guys and working alongside of you. We have a really special opportunity for what we do with our students. It's similar in framework to kind of what NTI has been doing, or what the JAG program is. And we discovered that with the proper structure and the proper opportunities for kids, they come flooding into the media world, and they love it. Communications is everywhere when you think about it. So what we did was we organized this program, and students at their individual high schools, Springdale or Har-ber, both have award-winning television broadcast programs, but when they become a senior, they can choose to take this class for multiple hours. So the concept is, if you took this class for, say, first and second period, you'd come here and start your day, and then you'd go back to your respective school and take your math, English, science, and social studies. And it kind of helps you get a real-world working environment. We work alongside Al Lopez and DJ Torres, 20 plus years experience in this business. We work alongside you. You're one of the legends in communications in Arkansas. We work alongside Wayne Stellick, another legend in Arkansas. Unbelievable opportunities for our kids to come in and make television and work alongside professionals.
One of the things you've been able to do, and it's been kind of fun, we in the communications department, we use Facebook frequently, we use our website, and we hope that you're using the Springdale School District Facebook, because you're going to see different things every day about great events going on in the Springdale School District. But with your cameras and with your students, you've been able to capture some of the better stories that are on Facebook or on the website, or even some that we haven't covered, and show those video-wise to the patrons of Springdale.
Sure, and I think that is a major development in our communications department. For years, you've been doing great work with your storytelling and your pictures, and we in the media department were doing great work, and Al was doing great work, but now we're all coming together. And so when you tell a story, I can also capture it on video, and we can have kind of the symbiotic approach where we are able to reach more of an audience and share the good stuff that's happening in Springdale. And then the real key to all of that is putting kids in that opportunity. When you put kids in the opportunity to see other good people, but then also to tell their story, it just creates this wonderful circle of influence. And everybody begins to do good and to tell good stories, and you just reach a wider audience.
The media profession is changing dramatically, almost by the day, but the concepts that you're teaching, these students are going to be able to use no matter what area of media they go into. And I would suppose that at least some of your students are interested in making a career of this.
Oh, you bet, absolutely. And you're right, you nailed it. If you look at departments all across the country, not just necessarily local news or Hollywood studios, we're talking Walmart needs communication, strategic communication, video communication, Hunt, Tyson, small business, school districts. Communication and the art of communicating is, it has been around forever. And the more that we kind of ingrain it and structure it into lesson plans and we help teach kids, the positives are undefinable. It helps kids become mature young adults and prepares them for the next step in producing stories or communicating with professionals.
The other thing about communication skills, if they go into the media or they go into business, any other area, those are probably the most vital skills that you can carry with you.
Oh, absolutely. And it's funny, quick backstory. In 2005, my first year teaching, and I mean, I was wide-eyed. I was like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do with these kids? We rewrote the state frameworks. And the original state frameworks for television productions, was like this thick. And there's just no way that you'd ever get through all that. So all of the teachers, we all came together and we kind of said, what is the common thread through everything? Accountability, work ethic, storytelling, attribution, pre-production, post-production, production. And that's what we started doing. We started teaching the kids basic skills that they could apply to whichever creativity they want to take it to. So if they wanted to do business communications, it's still the basic framework. If you wanted to do local news, interview programs, engineering, whatever, it's still the basic framework. And I think it's already yielding good results with what our kids are doing.
Kind of interesting also because kids love social media, and YouTube is a bursting social media. In fact, it's almost as big as Facebook these days, and even this program and others, you're using YouTube to get the word out besides just using standard television.
Sure, no, and you nailed it. We kind of call it the symbiotic approach, thinking that your story that you tell or that we tell is worth being told, or we wouldn't have been there. So we find these avenues where people are going. Facebook, the Springdale Schools Facebook has 7,500 people on it. Our YouTube channel has 35 subscribers as of right now within 4 months of it being existing, 5,000 views. Our webpage gets several thousand hits. So the concept is if we can figure out a way to put it all together and have one unified voice coming out, then now you're talking not 7,500, but adding the YouTube in, you're talking 15,000 and moving on and on. And that's kind of the goal, is figuring out how to unlock the opportunities for our students and have it benefit them, have it benefit us, and have it benefit our community. And I think that's a really positive development on how we've put all this together.
As you think about doing this in a first semester, and it took you a while here to get used to this building, this facility, and all of those things, how has the first semester gone for you, and what are you anticipating from January till the end of the school year?
Sure. When we first started, it's funny. I got moved over here in the middle of the summer, so a lot of students didn't know that I was not going to be at Har-ber anymore. So I had to literally go out and actively recruit students. And that was hard to do because I wasn't sure. I couldn't exactly tell them we will be making shows every week. That was my goal, but I wasn't sure. So some of my students make fun of me because when I was recruiting them back in the summer, I kept saying things like, we're going to be doing lots of building of sets. We're going to be running lots of cables. And that's not really very appealing to large masses.
Yeah.
And so now I catch them realizing that we're making TV every week, and what's going to happen is, let me say it this way. I want to teach students skills to apply it to the creativity that they want. So the vision is to cover every possible thing we can. Fine arts, school boards, sports, movies, news programs, entertainment, information, infotainment, to cover it all. And that's the goal, is to allow students to take their innate skills and develop them and apply them in a manner that benefits our community.
It's a great way of summing it up, because what's happening is these students are having a good time. They're telling stories. The community is hearing the stories, and at the same time they're learning for their future. Don't know how it could be any better than that.
That's
huh?
right. Win, 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 win.
All right. Thanks, Trent.
Yes, sir.